We have breaking news from the Denver Nuggets have fired Coach Mike Malone. This is just a bizarre time to make a dramatic shift like this. Now, where it gets a little bit more tricky is I don't think Denver would make a move like this unless the belief was gone. And what I mean by that is you're tailing off. You've lost, 9 of your last 14 games. Jamal Murray may or may not be ready for the postseason. I thought that game against Indiana was their most pitiful defensive effort of this last chunk of games that they've played, where there were some plays where there were some truly embarrassing efforts and defensive rotations on the backside. So I think it might have just spiraled to the point where they looked at the situation and thought this year's basically done. It might be time for a gigantic pivot for the Nuggets. This team might need to fundamentally rebuild around Jokic. I would keep Aaron Gordon because of his jump shooting and how I think that gives you a ton more flexibility in terms of how to build around him. But I think it might be worth considering a complete shuffling of the deck around your athletes, keeping Peyton Watson, but then all of these skill-oriented offensive players that have been inconsistent and not as productive as they've needed them to be, they need to be flipped for offensive players. They are defensive players.